Hello everybody, good evening to you all. Thank you so much for being here. My day has gotten better. I was able to, I didn't sleep, but I was able to lay out on the couch and rest for several hours of rest. But I don't think I slept though. I think that time just passed and my human body recovered with rest. That being said, I don't remember a lot of the stream earlier. I remember that we got the guild going. I remember that we hit level 10. Alright, we did spend our first point in the arms tree. The warrior trainer has a quest. I don't think we're going to do his. I think we're going to do the one over in Durotar. Level 10 stuff, we get hamstring, which is going to be incredible for runners. Heroic strike 2 and rend 2. We also get blood rage. The abilities update on their own, which is awesome. Let's put hamstring out here. And then blood rage, so generates 10 rage at the cost of HP. And then generates additional rage over 10 seconds. I don't like using this a lot in hardcore, because I don't like giving up my HP. Because HP could be the difference between life and death, so I don't tend to use it a lot. Yeah, did anybody die in the guild? I don't know how I would tell. 30 members. Have we grown since earlier? I wish it would keep a log of people who've died. One death. It would be really cool if, like, if when you logged in, you could get hit with all the notifications that you missed while you were out. William, thank you so much for the membership, man. Welcome. Thanks for being here. There was one death. Do we know who it was? Do I use a gaming mouse? Yeah, I use the Logitech G600. Which I don't think they actively produce anymore, but you can still find it on Amazon. Yeah, all my F buttons that you see, the function buttons, I have those bound to the mouse. So I hit those really easily with my thumb. Alright, so I think we were headed back over to Durotar, I believe. Yeah, let's do that. We'll start with a little travel. That'll give people time to come into the stream. I should be able to invite you. Now, I might miss some people. If I miss you and you ask for a G invite, just be patient. I don't have many officers, so. Slim Creeper. Okay, yeah. Nice. There you go. We just missed the Zep. I'm pretty sure that was the one we wanted. What? Can't Hearthback? I changed my Hearthstone. Yeah, it was the one time I actually did what I said I was going to do, and I changed my Hearthstone. I should equip these bags that Alex gave me. That would be super cool. Probably could have vendored my junk also. What can we do while we wait for the Zep? We could fight a couple things down here. If there's anything around to fight, we could skin. I don't see any living enemies. Oh, here we go, here we go. Can we get there first? And we did not get there first. No. Steven, you and Alex, you finished Mulgrew this afternoon. That's awesome. You got your bear form and you lived to tell about it? You had to fight like an owlkin over by like Camp Tarajo or something? I vaguely remember doing that. We trained level 10. Yep, I just trained it. We are good on the training. I know I didn't do it earlier. My typing skills are lacking today. There you go. Make sure you jump off the Zeppelin early to save time. It sounds like a way to get somebody killed. Yeah, he helped you out. Well, that's the great thing about this hardcore, is that you can actually get help from your friends on challenging quests. We're going to start off as arms. And once we hit level 25, when we can get all the way down to dual wield, then we will go over to Fury. But yeah, we're gonna go straight arms for now. And do that whole thing. And then level 25 we will switch over. I don't see a big reason to do the Fury spec until we can dual wield. And then of course we're gonna have to have like 2 decent weapons. Which is another issue entirely that we'll have to like sort out over time. Well, there we go. That was pretty well timed. Does Fury use Berserker stance? I think that like you should. I think there are some abilities. See, I've never gone Fury. I know to like Whirlwind you have to be in Fury. And so yeah, I think that optimally you would be in Fury stance. Or Berserker stance. I don't know why they can't just call it the stance of the tree. It could be called Arm stance, Berserker stance, or Protection stance would be a lot more straightforward. But yeah, we'll have to do some stance dancing because like I don't even think you can charge. I don't think you can charge yet. It requires battle stance. So it's gonna be weird. Yeah, it might be too weird for me. Because the problem with stance dancing is that you're going to lose all the rage that charge generates. You're going to charge in, you're going to pop into Berserker stance, and you're going to lose all the rage you just generated. So I have a hard time with it conceptually. Red Robin says, I never liked that stance dancing even existed. I am on that page with you. I don't like stance dancing either. That's why I typically go arms. And I typically stay arms, and I typically stay in battle stance. Because yeah, I hate it too. Yeah, it's going to be a challenge. One of the things I love the most about the Warrior is the charge ability. It's obviously one of the most iconic abilities they have. No other class in the game has really anything like it. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's the other thing is like, from a weapon standpoint, it's going to be a lot easier to get like a good two-hander than to worry about getting 2 one-handers. That's the other thing. Yeah, there's a talent in the second tier of the arms tree called Tactical Mastery or something. Yep, Tactical Mastery, but that's like, oh my god, so I have to spend 10 points in arms to be able to actually play properly. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. It could be that Fury is really like an end level thing. That guy just missed. Oh, he didn't miss. It looked like he just flat out missed. What does Leatrix Plus do? Leatrix Plus can do a lot of stuff. We have it automatically vendoring our trash. We have it automatically repairing us when we are at a vendor that can do so. And we have it doing a couple other things too. It's changed the quest log has changed a bit. The profession log has changed a bit. So yeah, we have it doing a couple different things for us. It's capable of quite a bit. We're only using a fraction of what it could do. The Flight Master timer, yeah, that's another nice one. Yeah, we got a little timer bar when we jump on a flight. It tells us how long the flight's going to be, which is very, very useful for gauging like how much time you have if you want to like get up and walk away from your PC and stuff like that. All right, so let's put all this away. Let's pull out the Durotar quest. Yeah, I think now might be time. I said we would do this at level 10. We've hit level 10, and now I think it's time to do that. Then we'll head back down and we'll do all of the Echo Isle stuff. That's the plan. Michael, we didn't suffer from tornadoes, but we flooded. Yeah, parts of our basement flooded. Our whole street flooded. It was like the water was up to my mid-thigh. A couple of cars got stuck in the water because they foolishly tried to like power through the road, and they just like they got stalled out and full of water. So you know, had to help somebody push their car out, and just by the time that was all done, it turns out that like our basement had flooded. Luckily, we were able to use a shop vac to like vacuum it up, get it out of the house, and dump it far away. And 6 times of doing that later, we're finally at today where like things are drying out. It was a shit show. Babachara, I noticed that earlier we were fighting Captain Perrine over in Tirisfal, and I ranted yesterday for a bit about how all named guys should just respawn every 10 seconds. I went on and on for a long time about how all named guys could easily just respawn in 10 seconds, Blizzard could fix the problem, the named guy could respawn immediately, and yeah, today it seems like named guys are respawning instantly, which is what they should do. Yeah, they should respawn instantly. Because it's too much of a pain in the butt to wait around trying to tap your T key over and over again to try to tag it out of it before everybody else. And it's just one mob, and we already have hyperspawns to deal with, so there's really no reason not to have them just respawn instantly. So if that is a real change they actually made, I'm really happy about it. If it's a fluke and it's just like it's happening that way and they don't know why, I'm happy about that too. But yeah, it's a good thing, in my opinion. Real sticky glue. I need this. Yeah, we need that. Can't sell that one. Let's get rid of some of the bandages because I'm not really using a lot of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an intentional thing that Blizzard did. I don't want to give them too much credit in case it's not, but it really feels like it is. Alright, so we should probably head in here. I think we'll pick up the warrior quest from the guy in here. You got attacked by Garrick number 2 while you were killing Garrick? Like, wait. It had spawned 2 of them into the world at once, or it was so instant that like as soon as you finished them off, another one started to attack you. That's crazy. They shouldn't be able to double spawn. I think that would be a bug. Let's see. The Horde honors its warriors because their strength is unquestioned. But the truly great warriors are great students as well. Seek out Uzik. He is a veteran of many battles, and now he instructs young warriors in the ways of combat. South of Farwash Post, the Orc Gear. Okay, got it. And yeah, we did train, so we're all good there. What do we get at 12? Overpower. Okay. I should probably be working on professions a little bit more than I am, but like part of me just wants to level up a bit, you know? I really need to work on mining. I think we've mined about 2 different nodes. Yeah, we mined 3 nodes. Skinning, obviously, we're doing really well with. It's always super easy to get skinning leveled up, but we're not doing so hot on mining, or cooking, or fishing, or anything else. So there's that. Why Horde this time? Just because we played a lot of Alliance recently, and I kind of wanted a visual change of pace. It was more of a content creator decision, and like not as much of a gamer decision. Also though, Horde has easier access to basically every dungeon. You know, besides dead mines and stockades, Horde has easier access to every dungeon, and you can do your first dungeon like many levels earlier than you can on the Alliance side. Horde just has it better as far as like dungeons go. So that was like the gameplay choice, and then like the content creation choice was that we have played many runs on the Alliance recently. And I know that like especially from like a viewer perspective, it can get like tiresome to see Elwyn Forest 18 times in a row, you know? I am enjoying the fresh start. It's been really good so far. Yeah, it's been good. Playing Alliance before the Rebel Camp flight point. Yeah, the Stranglethorn flight point, when like you had to go to Duskwood every single time you wanted to go to Stranglethorn, you flew to Duskwood and ran from there. Yeah, I feel like the Alliance, like some of the stuff on the Alliance side is weird. The lack of access to like Scarlet Monastery is really weird. Oh, look at people just still running out of here. Okay, all right. So yeah, we are gonna. Don't bring your guy near me. Don't train him near me. Nope, none of that. How's the music today? Is it good? It sounds a little low on my end, but it looks okay on the meters. Alright, so what do I need here? I need a couple more Marines, but mainly we have to get up to Benedict. That imp is about to go down. Somebody has abandoned their imp. They shouldn't have abandoned the imp and then ran inside. That's not how you do it. Do I dare get involved with this? I can't get involved with that. I think that guy's dead, but I think I gotta back off here. Okay. Well, something happened. Oh, he's running. Oh, dude, you can't run. Oh, he's down. I shouldn't have hit him. I think he's dead. I don't think there's anything we can do. All we can do now is save ourselves. And see if we get a train of like 4 guys on us. To the weapon master? To like learn new weapon types? No, I haven't. It cost a lot of silver to learn weapons. It costs like 9 or 10 silver per weapon type. So right now I'm just focused on using axes. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. They're just like, I feel like they're getting themselves killed left and right. Like, what's this person doing? Jesus. Okay, I don't feel safe here because everyone else is playing really, really unsafe. It makes me not feel safe. Speaking of safe, let's go ahead and zoom out a bit. Yeah, what a shit show. Yeah, it really is. Steven, it really is. It's bad. Like every couple seconds somebody runs out of here with like 4 guys on them. I think people see the level of the quest and the level of the guys, and they try to do this way too early. Oh yeah, Dustin, if I had a staff, I'd use it. Yeah, if we get like an awesome staff with some like strength and spirit on it. I'd love to be a staff-wielding warrior. I think that's really cool. If I go in on this guy, like, odds are I pull at least 1 extra, which will be okay. I can take 1 extra. Oh, we just annihilated him. I'm telling you guys, being able to, like, buy weapons on the auction house, like, being able to get weapons at all, man. We're just gonna slice through things. It's gonna be pretty good. Now this guy just instantly respawned. That's an issue. That's another reason why I love arms, is because like when you crit with a two-hander, you crit hard. I like the big crits. Yeah, I should use the Troll's Blood Potion. Absolutely. We have some baby healing potions too. Yeah, the respawn rate is well, it's pretty frightening. If we weren't like really out leveled, I would be terrified right now. But we're pretty strong compared to these guys. He says right before he gets killed. I hope that doesn't happen. I'm gonna body pull this one so we don't aggro the others. Oh, good. This is going swimmingly. Yeah, I think we're fine, but it's a little bit intimidating. Like, how and when do I do this in such a way that we don't get everybody? I need another player to make their way up here, and then we can group up. That's what really needs to happen. All right. Let's get it. Actually, level 11 took you 6 hours total. We're pretty close to that. I did /who. I meant to do /played. Oh god, we're just instantly let's get out of here. I'm gonna run for the hills here. We're gonna run out of here. We have some big potions. We can use the corners to kind of like mess with these guys a little bit. Actually, we want to head up here, don't we? Yeah, let's head up here. I'm pretty sure they'll leash. I know, famous last words. He's pretty sure they'll leash, he says. Let's do that. And we'll fight whoever's left. We'll fight whoever's left. That's more than I wanted. We're not fighting that. Yeah. F that place. We're not doing that. Guys, I don't know how the hell I'm ever gonna get up there and open the thing. It seems pretty much impossible that we will ever get up there to open the box, right? I mean, isn't that kind of crazy? Isn't it kind of crazy? Because I think it is. Yeah, oh man. What in the actual hell? They all stayed on us all the way through the keep. We're not doing that. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but I can't do that right now. I killed him, right? I got his key. Did that actually happen? Did I actually get his key? I want to see the key ring. It's not showing me the keys. Did I loot him? I probably didn't loot him. No, like 90% chance that I did not loot him. It doesn't matter because like killing him wasn't the problem. Getting away and getting out of the room before everything respawned was the problem. Like I can go kill him again and again and again. But am I going to be able to get out of the room fast enough to not get stuck in an endless cycle of combat? I don't think so. The way the one split into 5, yeah, I was like, I think we got 2, and then they like just split. It was like, and then we had 5. That was not okay. I don't feel good about it. I need to find another player who's like headed in. I need to group up with somebody. Where's all the grouping happening? Because I haven't grouped up a single time except to join to sign the guild charter. So like I don't know what's going on, or if people are mostly playing with the same mentality that they did in solo self-found, or what's happening. I tried inviting somebody to a group to kill the named guy over in Tirisfal, and like the guy wouldn't take my invite. He just stood there and let me take the named guy, but he didn't accept the invite. So I don't know what's happening. Well, we'll try one more time, but ideally I find someone to group with. Like, this guy oh look, he's already in a group. And they need to put the functionality into Classic where you can ask to be invited to the group. You know, like in Wrath, you like message somebody, they're the leader, and it can ask to be invited. I need to be able to click on this guy and ask him to invite me without having to speak to him. I don't really want to speak to anybody. I just want people to help out. Please, someone join my group for the love of God. They're not doing it. Do you see what's going on? They're like, nah, like, it's not gonna happen. I don't understand. I'm gonna let these guys go at it. You know, maybe if we didn't loot him, his body will still be up here, right? If we didn't loot him, then we should still be able to loot him. This is a mess. This is messy. What in the hell? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's loot you and loot. You look at all the ones we killed that we just didn't loot. There's Benedict. Alright, we got the key. Let's get out of this room. That was all we needed. We need a bunch of other people to be here at the same time. This guy we could take. Alright, much better the second time around. Much better. Alright, we got everything we need. You first, troll man. Oh, they're waiting for us to go. Alright, I think we're good. We don't have to go turn this in right now. We can wait. I think I want. Oh, hi. I think I want to go down to the south now and work on all that stuff. Actually, do we get another quest for like gnomish tools? Yeah, isn't there like a follow-up to this? I could have swore there was a follow-up. Do the gnomish tools then swim to the Echo Isles? Yeah, I can see that. I've never done it that way, so we'll try it. Dustin, are there any zones I haven't seen in a while that I'm excited about? I'm excited to hang out in the Barrens. It's been a little while. Yeah, I like the Barrens. As far as like anything else on the Horde side, Stone Talon's nice until you get killed by a Deforester. It's just nice not to have to do Elven Forest, Westfall, and Loch Modan again. That's like the biggest relief, is that I don't have to do those zones again. Maybe they don't group because they're not used to. Yeah, like that's kind of how I have been. Like I've just been not really grouping, but it seems like every time I group, even if the person's not in a group, it feels like they just don't accept the invite. But the biggest problem is that you're usually clicking on people that are already in groups, and since you don't have a way to like indirectly ask to join the group, I would have to like talk out loud to them, and I don't really want to do that. What I really don't want to do is like, I don't want to take my hands off my action buttons to start typing words, and then I'm going to get attacked by somebody. You know what I mean? Like as soon as I hit enter and I start typing, that's when I'm going to get attacked. And so, like, I really don't like that. I really wish they would add the feature from Wrath of the Lich King where I can just click somebody, and if they're already in a group, I could ask to be invited. And if someone's not the group leader, they could click on me and they could suggest the leader invite me. Like, I want those features. Because those make it super simple to join groups, and it should be super simple to join a group. I shouldn't have to type in /say to join a pre-existing group. That's kind of silly. Especially in hardcore, where like a moment of typing or a moment of inattentiveness can definitely just get you killed. Yeah, I don't want to have to type. They need to add it. Maybe Blizzard will hear me today. They heard me about changing the name guys, making them a 10-second respawn. So maybe they'll hear me today. But yeah, I think all of Classic Era needs to have like the request to join group feature. Yep, it would make my life easier. It would probably save some lives. Okay, we're going for Gnomish Tools, which is this way. We need to head to the water. And then we'll go to the Echo Isles. What level do I plan to run RFC? Probably like level 15. Yeah, probably level 15. I'll try to have some of the quests, but I'm not really worried about getting all of the quests. I'll probably want to do the dungeon at least twice. Like, obviously we have to do it a day apart. We have a 24-hour lockout. But yeah, I'd like to do it a couple times. I'd like to do it every day that it's in our level range. I'd like to knock it out once a day. Although to be fair, there's not a lot of really great loot in Ragefire Chasm. And also, like, I don't know how Blizzard decided to handle the experience from enemies in a dungeon. They went through like 3 different incarnations of how they were going to handle mob experience in a dungeon. And I don't know what they settled on. At one point, they were going to have mobs only give half of the XP they used to, which is a huge bummer. In one model, they were going to hold all the XP from mobs until you kill a boss, and then the boss was going to give you a chunk of XP. So there was that model. And I feel like they had one other thing that they were doing as well in the PTR. So like I don't know how they settled mob experience in the dungeon runs. So based on that, we'll determine how many dungeons we do and how frequently we do them. If we're not getting any kill experience, then I'm not going to run them a bunch. But if we're getting decent kill XP, I'd like to run them every day that we can. A one-handed sword off the first boss? Yeah, that'd be super cool for like a rogue. And I don't plan on tanking. I don't plan on doing any tanking on this character, so... Yeah, I don't mind tanking usually. I mean, we tanked a couple of hardcore runs on the druid and it was okay. I just don't want to do it anymore. I'm just kind of bored with it. It's like, I feel like throughout my entire history with WoW, I have either tanked or healed. And I would really like to enter an era where I don't do either of those things. Where I just hit enemies in the face with my weapon. And that's all that I have to worry about. It is being a good DPS, not getting myself killed, not pulling before the tank is ready. Like, I just want to be a good DPS. I don't really want to have to worry about tanking or healing anymore. I feel like I've done it for too long. I'm going to try to involve as many people in the guild as I can every time we do a run. Now that being said, we're definitely probably going to have to like pug at some point. At least some spots. Warrior DPS is fun, and Warrior DPS is like the top tier, only S tier DPS in the game. So like every group should realistically want to have a DPS warrior. Because we're going to kill stuff so fast. We are on the Skull Rock server. Appy, that sounds awful. I would not recommend trying to play WoW without a mouse. It seems like even in the best of circumstances, it would probably be really unenjoyable, you know. How do you get a guild invite? You tell me what your in-game name is, and I try to type it out. And then I try to invite you to the guild. And depending on if you have any like weird characters in the name, I may or may not be able to do it. Alright, so first and foremost here, we're looking for Durotar tigers, we need their skins, but we're also looking for raptor eggs. And I always have a hard time spotting the raptor eggs, they're kind of hard to see. If they message, they might have a hard time messaging me because I have a silly character in my name too. Yeah, somebody took my name, so I have the little apostrophe above the E that comes down from the left to the right. Like this. So it might be hard for someone to like manually message me for me to be able to click on them. Buffalo Bill said that he did take it. At the time, I wasn't sure if he was serious. Then I realized that he was, and then I think he deleted it. But then somebody else took it. Somebody else took it after that who has no interest in deleting it. And I don't think he did it maliciously. And he right away he said that he was gonna delete it. But I was just I'd already made this character. I'd already finished with the name and. I didn't follow through on it. I got the name right away, and then I deleted it, thinking that it was going to hold the name for me for a minute while I created a character that I didn't hate the look of. But apparently that's not how like name reservation works. Yeah, Zachary, send me your character name. I'll try to type it out and invite you. I've only got a couple of officers, and I don't think anybody is on right now besides me. As far as officers go. Johnny's on, but he might not be in chat. Yeah, if you guys want into the guild, just let me know your character names and I'll try to get everybody that I can. There you go, Steven. Thanks for the help. Yeah, I just don't want it to turn into the stream where all I do is G-invite people. Which, you know, could easily happen. I haven't seen any raptor eggs yet. Questie says that the island is full of raptor eggs. It says there are raptor eggs all over the place. But I kind of find it hard to believe. The smaller isles are better. Yeah, I wish that Questie would not lie to my face. Alright, let's go check some of the smaller islands. Eventually we'll want to work our way into where Zalzane's at. I want to do everything here all at once. We'll try to be a little bit careful around the trolls, but yeah, I don't want to have to come back multiple times. No doubt I'm gonna miss some of the raptor eggs. And with like the 7 or 8 second lag between like chat and the game stream, then like it might not be super helpful when you guys tell me. Because when I see you tell me, it's like 7 to 8 seconds. It's like pretty standard lag for a stream. So like when you say right there, I'll have moved on from that, you know. It's gonna be hard to guide me in that regard. The ground clutter, I have my ground clutter pretty low already. I think I set it to like a 4 is where I usually keep it. But I could turn it off for now. Boom, ground clutter gone. Yeah, I was not happy when they put the new options menu into Wrath of the Lich King, and I was even less happy when they put it into Classic Era. The only good thing is, you know, the search bar, right? You can't find anything you want anymore because it's all moved, but you can search for what you want. And that's the only way I've been able to use the new menus is by searching. I just search for what I want now because I can't navigate it. I spent 20 years like memorizing and learning where every single option was at. And then they're like, hey, new UI, new options menu. Like, no, nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for a new options menu. Thank you so much for nothing. Yeah, a lot of people are probably doing it. I always have a hard time with it, but part of that is because I can't see. The other part of it is that I don't pay close enough attention. And then the lesser part of it is probably the other players grabbing them before me. Alright, so this is the main island, yeah. Have I passed a bunch yet, or have you guys seen any on your screens that I've ran by? Because I haven't seen any, obviously. That doesn't mean that I haven't left several of them behind. Yeah, I'm trying to look around the bases of the trees is where they usually are at. Yeah, even right now, Questie's like, nah, there aren't any. So we might. Oh, look, here's some right here. Questie doesn't even know about this one. So that's what they look like. Yeah, they're not even in like a nest. It's not a nest thing. It's just they're just sitting there on the ground. I am absolutely loving how many of other people's kills I get to skin here. This has been great. I'm gonna put some of it away, but I'm probably gonna start just vendoring some of it for extra silver. I'm gonna put some of it in the bank. I'm gonna share some of it to people who are doing leatherworking, but I do want to make money. I wanna run the auction house, and so I wanna stash materials, and I wanna wait a couple weeks. And then once other people have gold, and once other people are working on alts that have gold, I want to start putting the materials up on the auction house. Don't heal. Good. No healing for you, please. Yeah, once I can get like 20 silver for a stack of light leather, then I think I'll start putting it up. Right now it's like 5 silver for a stack. I almost feel like you can get more by vendoring it. I'm probably wrong, but it's probably close. Vendoring, it's the speedrun strat, yeah. In solo self-found, you know, it's easy. You have to vendor it, but I think I'm going to hold on to some of it and try to wait for the market prices to go up. And then cash in on it later. I'm trying to think ahead to when, you know, we're level 45 and we need a really good weapon. I'm looking forward to all that auction house shopping, you know. Alright, let's grab the guy's skull. It looks like this is a mess down here. That guy just healed. This guy's gonna heal. Oh, he didn't get the heal off in time. This, look at this cluster. Run, man. Oh no, run. Oh, there's Zalazane. Got him. Look at that. Now we have to figure out where the other mobs are at who we have. Oh good, we dropped everything. So perfect. I couldn't have asked for it to go better. Yeah, if we hang out in this spot, we will... Look at, he's back up. Guys, they did it! They finally did it. Blizzard finally listened. Instant respawns on named guys for hardcore. They finally listened. What a day. What a victory. Unfortunately, now we're tiny for 2 minutes. Nobody wants that. Alright, so we got all of the eggs. Now we're just after trolls. We need hex trolls, we need voodoo trolls, and then we need to find some more tigers. The Sig, you had to kill Zalzane twice. Yeah, if we had fought him where he spawned, we would have had to as well. It's probably shocking. I know it's shocking for some people, but I'm really glad they did it. I don't think anybody should really have to wait around for a name guy trying to spam their attack button, hoping that they can get it off before anybody else does. It's not really good. Not really good gameplay. But yeah, I can see how people would like be kind of surprised. Especially because like when Blizzard does something like this, they don't talk about it. You know, they do like mini changes to the game, like these tiny little tweaks and changes that sometimes are very impactful, and they don't always like come out and say what they did. I don't really understand that. Because when you make a change like that, like, you should definitely come out and tell people in a big old blue post, hey, guys, we changed the spawn rate on it. They're gonna respawn instantly now, so be careful. Like, it's just an easy, really quick communication. And I didn't see any communicating about it. Some will likely die due to not expecting it. Yeah, that's why they have to communicate. It's like, you did an awesome thing for the game, now actually tell people about it. Where's the fun in that? That's how Blizzard thinks. Tell them, where's the fun in that? That one guy kept asking for it over and over again. I hope he gets killed. He wouldn't shut up about it. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, let's see. They just killed him. They just killed him, so like any minute now he should be back up. He's back up, guys! It is literally about 10 seconds. It's literally exactly what I said. I love it. Okay, that being said, I mean this is not a great area, but this is where everybody's spawning. Everybody's spawning right here, so if we actually want to kill any of these trolls, we're probably gonna have to do it here. That was a nasty heal. I am not a fan. David, you hear the Warrior is a rough class? Yeah, the thing is though, like, in the sense that you can kill things really quickly, it's not that rough. In the sense that, like, you don't have a bubble or a heal or many, like, get out of jail free cards, then in that sense, then it is pretty rough. But, you know, what they lack in survivability, they make up for with the huge crit that you just saw. Like, any other class would have had to eat that heal. They'd have had to eat the heal, then fight through the rest of the fight, but we got a huge crit. And he died, so... You just have to make sure that you always have a really good weapon. So that no matter who you're fighting, you're getting those really big crits. Elevator got you, huh? Ah, the elevator boss. Appy, I remember those days, man. Thanks for being here and hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Lisa, good evening. Thanks for stopping by. We're doing skinning and mining. I'm doing the gathering stuff. Partially because I want to sell the materials later on to make money, but also to like feed people in the guild who are doing the production stuff. So I can kind of help out with material needs of the actual crafters. And down the road I can make some money on the auction house. I'm sure there's probably somebody out there who's used the free transfer. There's somebody out there who played, who died, and who said, nah, not for me. Losing a character, not for me. And then they took the transfer. It's got to be at least a couple people already who've done that. Alright, I don't need the voodoo guys anymore. I need the hexed trolls, not the healers. I could give everyone the permission to invite. I could do that, and it would make some things easier. What I worry about then is that, like, if I don't meet you through chat, then I don't know you, and then I don't really know what's going on with the guild. I just worry about waking up one day and having 300 people in the guild. And then I worry about having to, like, monitor guild chat for the things that I like or don't like. So that's why I haven't given everybody the ability just to invite. Although that would make life a lot easier for myself and for the officers. I'm going to keep it like it is for now. But I'll think about it. Yeah, I do want it to be chat only. But then I worry that, like, there will be times when I don't have officers on. There might be times when, like, nobody's on, and then, or there might be times when, like, people are on, but they're not all able to just throw out invites, you know, because you got to be somewhere safe to be inviting people. Yeah, I don't need these guys. Alright, there's level 11. Let's keep going into improved rend. Or we can go back and forth. Let's go improve rend. Ra, you should also be an officer. There you go, buddy. How are the queue times on North America? I have not hit a queue yet. I didn't even think about it this evening when I came back on. I didn't even think like maybe I'll get a queue. But I didn't get any queue. I have not seen a single queue. I don't like the look of this. Oh, okay. I don't need any of these guys anyway. Voodoo, Zalazane. Voodoo, okay. We need some of the other guys to spawn in. Yeah, part-time paladin. I have a bank alt. And once I have gold and stuff, I do plan to be sending any good greens that I don't want to sell, that I think, hey, this might be good for like a future character, I'm going to be sending to my bank alt. Once I get like superfluous amounts of gold, I'm going to send that to my bank alt. Because of the way I see it, that's like, it's guaranteeing meta progression. Almost like you're playing a roguelike. It's guaranteeing that if you die, you have some kind of meta progression for your next character. And I really like that a lot. I would advise everybody should have a bank alt. And anytime you have like good greens or like a blue or something, you don't want to sell it, send it to your bank alt. You got 5 gold you don't need, send it to your bank alt. That way if anything happens, like you have progressed. Even though you died, you then have still progressed. Which is a really good feeling. It's a better feeling when you die but feel a sense of progression than when you die and you feel like you lost everything. You know? Yeah, it's funny because for a long time, like back when we were playing solo Self-on, I would always talk about how cool it would be if they added like roguelike systems into it. Like the ability to send gold over to the reroll. Like, I even thought about things like maybe like every 10 levels you get an extra talent point for your next run. That would be really cool. So like if you get to level 20 and die, the next character, like as soon as you hit level 10, you got 3 talent points to use. That would break the game. It would break the game in ways, I'm sure, but it would be a lot of fun. I have initiates that I have to... So when someone comes in as an initiate, I've just been trying to kind of like make them members right away. The membership, it lets you set up your own notes. So if you guys have a name that's different in the game than what your chat name is, I would just ask that you go into your notes and you just put your chat name into your guild note. That way I can kind of figure out like who everybody is if the names don't match up, you know. Because otherwise I'm never going to be able to keep track. Now if your in-game name and your chat name match, then you don't have to do anything. But otherwise I'm gonna need help on that. Yeah, I do see that some of you guys must have been updating that when you invite them. I could probably just like rename all the ranks and reset permissions and stuff. Would probably be like easier on everybody, but... Lonnie, this is Skull Rock. Yeah, we went on Skull Rock. There's a chest over here. Oh. There's probably a blue in it. Obviously. Okay, yes, here we go. This is what we need. We need 3 more of these guys. cool dude with glasses, you want to play Classic WoW again, but you're scared the servers are empty. The servers are never going to be empty in Classic Era. Classic Era has clusters. For normal servers that are not hardcore servers, they're all clustered together. They have different clusters. So there's basically no chance that the game is going to feel empty. Like, pretty much no matter where you play, the game is going to have players. Now, if you're playing hardcore, then it's definitely never going to be empty. Not until you get into, like, the level 40s. And that's just because, like, not all hardcore characters make it that high up. But yeah, no matter how you play Classic Era right now, if you're playing Classic Era Classic, it's gonna be busy. Now, if you're trying to play Wrath of the Lich King Classic, you really got to do a Google and find out what server has a high population for the faction that you want to play. But if you're playing Classic Era Classic, you can pretty much go anywhere and you're going to be all set. Loris, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Justin, good evening to you. Can I add the message of the day for officers? Yeah, I think I can. I could probably do that. Guild control. Officer. I think you guys should have it. Yes, set message of the day. Officers should have it already. I've never set a guild message. I should think about guild messages. I always said that I'm not much for being like a guild leader, so. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have fun and don't die. Exactly. Is there something wrong with Wrath of the Lich King Classic? There's nothing wrong with it, but like not as many people are like leveling up characters right now. Like a lot of people playing Wrath are like at endgame, so you might kind of feel like it's a little bit empty while you're leveling up. You cannot play BC, unfortunately. There are no BC servers. When we moved from BC Classic to Wrath Classic, Blizzard, in their infinite wisdom, decided that they weren't going to leave any BC servers open. So yeah, your choices are Classic Era or Wrath of the Lich King. And most likely when Cataclysm comes out, you're probably not even going to have the choice of Wrath of the Lich King anymore. But I would say that if you're looking to play Wrath of the Lich King, maybe wait a little bit, because whenever they do the Ice Crown patch, they're putting the Looking for Dungeon tool into the game, which is the tool that lets you like group up automatically for dungeons and not have to manually search people out all the time. And that helps while leveling up. It helps to be able to run the lower level dungeons when you can queue up cross realm. This person was about to get attacked from behind, and I don't even think they know it. I don't even think they know it yet. Speaking of that, we are done with the trolls. We can get out of here. We do need some tigers, which we can probably find on the other islands. Lonnie's son of Aragorn got you? Yeah, it reminds me of when we got the priest killed to Ladim. Son of Aragorn can be in like a few different places too. That's kind of the worst part about the Son of Aragorn, is it can be in the southern part of the zone, it can be in the northern part of the zone. I think it has a few different places it can be. Super deadly. Loris, games like League of Legends, I used to play Heroes of the Storm when Heroes of the Storm was a game that Blizzard supported, and I had a lot of fun with it. I'll never play League of Legends because I understand with a game like that that's been around for so long, like, there's no tolerance in the community for someone like me who's going to come into the game and I'm not going to know what I'm doing. And the thing about me is, like, I don't like to learn how to play a game or a character from like reading a guide or watching a bunch of videos. I like to learn by like actually playing in the game and trying it out. But I understand that like people in League of Legends, like, they don't want to deal with that kind of crap. They don't want to deal with some guy, you know, some 40-year-old guy who's slower than molasses trying to learn how to play a game that's been out for 20 years. Like, they don't have tolerance for it. So I've never played League, and I probably never will. But I did enjoy Heroes of the Storm quite a bit before Blizzard totally gave up on it because it didn't make them billions and billions and billions of dollars. It didn't... Heroes of the Storm didn't destroy League of Legends, so for some reason they thought that it wasn't doing well, and they just gave up on it. Major bummer. Major bummer. The map add-on is Leatrix Maps. Yeah, Auntie, that's exactly how I feel. It's not going to be fun for me to catch up and figure it out, and it's going to ruin my experience. But it's also going to ruin matches for like everybody, because I'm going to try to do ranked stuff right away. I'm going to get into ranked matches or whatever the equivalent is, and I'm going to be busting up people's games. And I just don't want to deal with the toxicity. It kind of sucks in that regard. I wonder if games like League of Legends have ever thought of, like, or maybe they have something like this where it's like a beginner's league, where they have just like a not like the lowest tier, not the lowest tier of the ranking, but literally a beginner's league, where what you can expect to find are just like players who haven't played recently. I wonder if like something like that could help out game, because I'm sure League of Legends has a hard time pulling in new players. Just like retail World of Warcraft has a hard time pulling in new players, because like from the outside the game is incomprehensible at this point. If you even I hardly understand what to do in retail at endgame. So, yeah. I would love to check out League of Legends in a safe place where I could learn the game like naturally over time, and I wasn't busting up anybody else's experience. Oh, we're all done. We are all done with the Echo Isles. Everything is complete. That's really exciting. What's our /played? We have played for 7 hours, 51 minutes. It's taken me 8 hours to get to level 11, if you can believe that. Yeah, exactly, Auntie. Yeah, people are extremely toxic, and I would ignore those people. You know what I mean? It wouldn't bother me. Like you can basically say anything to me in a video game, and I'm not gonna care. But I kind of feel bad because like I know some people take stuff like that really seriously. So I don't care about the things people will say to me. That's whatever. You know, we're not in real life. We're just like through a video game, so whatever. But what I worry about is like I'm actually deteriorating their gameplay experience. And I don't really like to do that to people. Because I understand they have limited time to play, and like, they want their rating to go up, they want to win matches, and... So yeah. I need like a beginner's league. League of Legends Classic. Beginner's League. Something like that. I could probably, if I'm not going to use the dagger, I could probably put it on the auction house. Although, that being said, I mean, it vendors for 3 silver, and I bet I'll only be able to get, like, 5 silver out of it on the auction house, you know? It's like, at what point is it really not worth it? Alright, let's go after the Centaur attack plans. Put it in the guild bank for a rogue. It had like frost. It had frost damage on it. Can mages wield daggers? If you're a mage, can you use a dagger? Because that would be the only person who would benefit from frost damage. Would be a mage. I don't know if I'm going to worry about bank and stuff like that like super early on, but I mean I could. It might be good to. You know what? I think I will. I'll send it to the bank. You know, either way, either I use it in the future or I sell it in the future, because I think selling stuff like that now is going to be pointless. It's from a money making perspective, it'll be better to hold on to it for a bit, at least for the first week or two, until there's just a little bit more money in the economy. And people will be willing to spend a little bit more. I would like to sell, like, for a weapon like that, like, I'd like to sell it for about 12 to 15 silver. If I can get 12 to 15 silver out of it, then it's totally worth it. And if not, then it's not worth putting it up. How do you get into the guild? You put your character name into chat here, and then either myself or one of the officers will invite you. A lot of you guys told me that the female orc had really good animations for their attack swings, and you weren't wrong. I've been very pleased by my attack animations. Did I figure out what caused the strange power outage yesterday? No. We put in the ticket, but there was like nothing reported wrong with the line. And it, like my wife said, like it didn't happen in the rest of the house. That it only happened down here in the basement, which is strange. I thought maybe it was because it was a really hot day here. Like we had a record hot day, and it was like late afternoon, early evening, and I thought maybe people had just been running their ACs a lot, and it was a blip. But she said that nothing happened upstairs, so it never happened again. And then a real storm came in. Then an actual storm came in, and we didn't lose power, but we flooded a bit. So. It was a very weird day. The day had many triumphs and many like downfalls to it. It was really it was a bipolar day. Yeah. A squirrel got electrocuted and your power blinked off last week. That's really unfortunate for the squirrel. They should stay off those power lines, no? It's not really like a super safe place to be. The saddest thing is when you just see the squirrels that like they obviously just fell, like they just fell to their death, and it's like, oh my god, don't you even know how to squirrel? Why are you so bad at squirreling? Why can't you like stay up in the tree? Why are you falling out of it? He blew the transformer? Oh my god. At least his end was probably really mercifully quick. He probably didn't suffer. Oh yeah, Mike, you had that car hit the power line last week and like took down like the neighborhood. Rude, very rude. Alright, that's it for attack plans. We will turn this one in, and then we're headed back up to Razor Hill. I didn't set my Hearthstone, so we will be making the run. It was 12 hours, yeah. It's horrible when you lose power when it's so hot. The squirrel gets electrocuted, you're like, ah, I can't play now. I don't know how to compare those two things. It sucks when animals get killed, but they get themselves killed all the time because like they're not used to living with human contraptions around. You know, they don't know a power line from a tree. They don't know a transformer from a tree. Like they're just clueless. You know, they have no idea. Delcat, I appreciate that. Good evening to you, and thanks for stopping by. Alright, to the north we go. A bunch of birds dive-bombed the neighborhood. Some flew away and looked fine. Over 100 of them died after the dive bomb. They clearly ran into a cloaked alien spaceship. Obviously. Boop. It's hardcore mining. I'm not gonna steal all this, but I was gonna hit it once. There we go. I'll let him. Oh, that was the last hit. Sorry, dude. I don't want to steal all of it. I'm fine with sharing, but at some point I have to do something because I got to get the mining skill going. We've got 6 out of 75, whereas skinning is at 96. Yeah, we're clearly gonna have to spend some time trying to catch that up a little bit. Otherwise, it's gonna fall way behind. It's gonna fall way behind. Mercedes Linton, good evening. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna try to hug the mountains here and see if maybe we can find some nodes. Mark, happy Friday to you as well. Yeah, all I'm doing for professions is we're doing skinning and mining, and part of that is to feed other people in the guild who are going to do the production stuff. But a part of it is to sell on the auction house to make money, so that we can buy awesome weapons and awesome gear with that money. Yeah, it's going to be the opposite of the paladin run, where we just never have a weapon for any length of time. In fact, like by level 15, we're going to replace this with like a hot new axe. It seems really good, but we're gonna up it pretty soon. We're gonna catch an upgrade. Is Bloodsail Buccaneers dead now? I would guarantee you that the population, at least right now, is low. I'm sure there are still some people playing there. But yeah, I would say that the final nail is in the coffin for Bloodsail Buccaneers and Hydraxian Waterlords, respectively. It was part of Blizzard's plan, you know, that they want those servers to go back to the roleplay communities that that lived there previous to hardcore people coming there. They were always supposed to be RP servers, but hardcore people just came and took them over. It was probably really disconcerting to the RP populations that were there, when like a bunch of big streamers decided arbitrarily that these RP servers were now going to be the home of hardcore. It probably didn't sit well with like a silent majority of people. See, this guy already beat us there, man. It's so bad. Oh, he's gonna get every single hit. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Part of me is like, okay, was mining the wrong choice? Was herbalism the way to go? Should we have done skinning and herbalism if I wanted to do all gathering stuff, because this is getting pretty grim, you know? Yeah, and it's the RP crowd, so it's not like they're very vocal or angry about anything. They probably just suffered in silence. They're just suffering in silence as their entire server is taken over, you know. This guy's like inches ahead of us. He's taking all the ore. Oh, I have to like abort. I don't want to be following this guy around. It's just gonna make me upset. Yeah, I might drop mining. I should know better. I should know better than to take mining. Only the most hardcore of hardcore people can mine. I might not have the stomach for it. The spawns are so far and in between, and then with everybody competing for it, I've seen lots of herbs on the ground that nobody's picked up. I've seen lots of herbs. You think a lot of people are doing mining engineering for like the target dummy? Or the distraction dummy, or whatever it is? It could be. Bloodsail Buccaneers is full right now. Ray, that's crazy. I wonder why that is. When I looked at it yesterday after the servers had launched here, they were low. Alright, so we have level 7 goes to Orgrimmar, and then we have level 10, so I'm not ready to do that stuff yet. So maybe we do level 7 and then we go back over to Tirisfal Glades. Speaking of which, okay good, we're still set there. So if we want to do it like that, I can actually hearth right back over to the Eastern Kingdoms. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Orgrimmar. We'll turn in the breadcrumb there. For Admiral's orders. And then we'll hearth back over to Tirisfal Glades. And while we're in Orgrimmar, what else are we going to want to do? We could glance at the auction house, do a little bit of shopping, it's always fun. We could see about stashing some stuff in the bank. I think I'm gonna start sending stuff over to my bank alt. I don't think I want it in the bank, you know, it's not gonna do me any good in this character's bank if I die. So I think I'm gonna grab everything and I'm gonna send it over to my bank alt. I think that's like the only. And then I think I want to have that character handle the auctions, and I want to have that character handle all the money. But I have to get them to Undercity. Yeah, my bank alt is a level 1 Forsaken. So I am gonna have to at some point. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow before stream. I'll just run them to the. Should I mail it first? It would suck to mail it all over and then have the character somehow die on the way to the Undercity. I'm trying to think. Is there a likelihood of getting killed on the way to the Undercity? Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll do the run together right now. And then maybe somebody can invite my bank alt to the guild. Yeah, I want to see if we can get her safely to the Undercity before I mail a bunch of stuff over. That would be, like, really sad. What's my opinion on, like, the redaction of all the solo self-found rules, Mercedes? Is that the question? If that's the my opinion on the redaction of all the made-up self-found rules is that I like it better. I like being able to use the auction house. I like being able to trade with other players. I like being able to do a dungeon more than once. I like it. It feels more like WoW. It feels more like the video game that I love, and yeah, so I like it. That being said, like, we don't know how messed up the economy is gonna get. We don't know anything about, like, the long-term viability of this rule set. But in principle and in idea, I really like it. Especially after the experience I had on the Paladin, where, like, just because I couldn't go to the auction house and buy a decent weapon, we didn't get to try prot. I had a blue shield, and we didn't have a decent one-hander ever. So I could never do prot, and then we got to a point where I couldn't even kill anything as red. And a lot of it boiled down to the weapon. And so I'm really happy to be able to use the auction house. I'm going to do this run. I hope you guys don't mind. I hope this doesn't severely agitate anybody.
Bound to the iron.
But I'm going to do this run really quick. Why do I have this activated? Okay, whatever. If someone wants to invite Ramblesbank to the guild, that would be okay. If not, then fine. Yeah, exactly. It feels like an MMORPG, yeah, as opposed to like mainly playing solo. Thank you, I appreciate it. So what's gonna kill me on this run? I would say the bridge area by the tailoring trainer, with the undead around that area. That's probably the most dangerous part of the run, is crossing that bridge area. Oh, so yeah, how long before people start asking? I think people should see the name and, like, understand what I'm doing. But yeah, while I do this run, we will get somebody asking what happened to the warrior, yeah. I'm not going to pin a comment. We're just going to try to get this run done really quick. The add-on still works fine, and like Blizzard has said, for people that want to do like the additional challenges and stuff, that they fully support them using the add-on. Eventually, they have also said they're going to have self-found servers. And it's not solo self-found, so if it's a Blizzard self-found server, they are saying that they want it to be like, yeah, you can only equip gear that you find yourself, so no mailing, no auction house, but no restrictions on grouping. No restrictions on grouping in the open world. No, and then the same 24-hour lockout on dungeons. But I'm pretty sure they have basically said that at some point they will have self-found servers, but it won't be solo self-found because solo is not an MMO. So yeah, they'll be doing that in the future, TM. Okay, I already don't feel like, I already don't feel super safe. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it. Let's just make it. We're already in combat, guys. We're toast. We're already in combat with something. Oh dear lord. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, I've never done this run on a level 1. I've ran a level 1 orc to Orgrimmar, but that was not on hardcore. Obviously, and I don't know whether that character died on the way once. I'll accept all the invites because I can. I think we're going to be fine. Here's the bridge, though. The bridge is going to be the hard part. Yeah, there's undead guys, like, underneath the bridge, around the bridge, in the fields of the house. Tweety, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we ran past Stitches. Yeah, it's Stitch's brother. Yeah, it's Stitch's brother, Gloombert. That's not his name. I think his name is Gordo. He is an abomination type creature, yeah. But he's friendly to us. Because we're kind of an abomination type creature too, so. Layering is just like not everybody is in the same place at the same time. So it's possible for you to be here next to me on this server but for you to not see me, because you are in a different layer of existence. You're on the same server, but sometimes you're not in the same layer. And that's to help out with like overpopulation of areas. It's to help out with like people not being able to get tags on mobs and stuff like that. No, I didn't die. It's a bank alt. If anybody's tuning in, all I'm doing right now is I'm running my bank alt to the Undercity, to park my bank alt in the Undercity so that my bank alt can be in the Undercity. And in about 13 seconds plus 40 more seconds, we'll be logging off and back into the warrior. I want to start sending my stuff from my warrior over to my bank alt and having her handle all the auctions, so that if I get the warrior killed, we don't lose all that stuff. But to do that, I had to know that I can get this character safely to the Undercity. Tweety, thanks so much for the escort, man. I appreciate you. That's awesome. I should be good. If something kills me in here, I'd be very surprised. Yeah, sorry for anybody that's like tuning in and that, you know, you don't know what's going on. Depending on what device you're on, you probably can't see that my name is Ramblesbank. You know, like if you're watching on a phone or something, you probably can't see that. It's too small. But yeah, we're gonna be good. I think I'll probably just park it here. I should beat the elevator boss first. Yeah, let's beat the elevator boss. And then after that, the character can never be in danger. Yeah, once we're down the elevator, she'll never leave the Undercity. Falls into sewage, DCs and drowns. Yeah, that'd be the way to go. All right, we've got a line for the elevator boss. Torin's gonna get stuck in the doorway. No bodies yet. Surprising. All right, guys, we did it. We're good. We're fine. So let's get back at it. Do I play other MMOs? Rarely, yeah. I have an ESO playthrough going. But I'm playing that like a single player Elder Scrolls game. I'm not really playing that like an MMO. Alright, so I'm gonna grab all my stuff out of the auction out of the bank and send it over to the bank alt. I don't know why I put the wolf meat in there. There we go, guys. Meta progression. Meta progression. Anything else we want to do here? We could take a look at the auction house. Do we want to buy ourselves a new shiny weapon? Do you think we can get anything better than this right now? Probably not going to be much better than this, but we could have a look. What's the greater magic wand going for? That's a really good question. That's not bad. It's not gouging. It's not bad. Like, honestly. It's expensive, kind of, but it's not awful. Lesser magic wands are going for 8. That's like, that's entirely too reasonable. Let's see. We don't have a lot of options. Like, we have axes right now, and that's it, so. Let's reset everything. Ooh. Level 11 stuff. Level 8. The level 8s are pretty affordably priced. I might grab one of these level 8s. I could hold off for like a level 11, but there seems to be a significant price jump. I might have to start doing some auction house stuff on the bank alt. Let's see what light leather is going for. Ooh, that's not... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Lots of single pieces up for sale. That's kind of obnoxious. Yeah, like... Ooh, so weird. It's not selling for a lot right now. It's like... I feel like it vendors for that much, you know? I'm gonna grab the weapon upgrade. Yeah, I just want to be able to progress through weapons so that I always have something better. It's probably kind of a waste. Do we want to get... No, that's not what we want. We want level 11. We could do straight up attack power. Agility and spirit would be okay. Can we afford a level 11? Can we just grab a level 11 and just be broke for a bit? The answer is I can. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna grab the level 11. It's very reasonable. They have gold sellers already? $5 for a gold? Oh man, hey, that's cheap. Are you guys ready to swipe your cards? Are you guys ready to swipe? Hardcore swiping. It's hardcore swiping. $5 a gold, huh? Get the visas ready, boys. Get them ready. I didn't do the breadcrumb. Yeah. There's always something I forget to do. Absolutely. There's always going to be a thing I say, I'm going to do this while I'm here. It's pretty classic. HC swipe. Yep. Oh man, I feel like I'm feeling a couple of different things. I'm feeling like I might have to go herbalism skinning. Would you guys hate me if I dropped mining and took herbalism? I just want to be able to... I want to start vendoring stuff too. I know some of it I want to hold on to sell later, but... I do feel like at this level just vendoring a bunch of stuff is going to get me a bunch of silver and it's going to help out a lot. Mining would make money if I could find any nodes. I'm not finding any nodes. It's getting dire because look, I have 6 mining skill, and I have 97 skinning. And obviously, like, skinning's really easy. You can skin everything. I get it. But I've also seen lots of herbs that nobody's picking. What I haven't seen yet is a single mining node that somebody else isn't already tapping. Like, every mining node I've got, like, I feel like someone else has also been tapping it. So I'm just getting pretty discouraged with it, which for me, it's pretty easy for me to get discouraged with mining. I should probably know that about myself. Yeah, and the thing is, like, I'm at this rate, even if I put some time into mining, I worry that I'm not going to be able to skill it up. And we're going to get into the next areas, and I'm not going to be able to mine the tin. I'll keep at it for a bit and see. I'll give it till the end of the day tomorrow. If at the end of the day tomorrow I feel like we're not making any progress on mining at all, then I'm going to have to do something different. Yeah, you got to take time out of your day and go around. And I don't know if I want to do that. I might do it at the beginning of the stream, but... I feel like even doing that, I'm going to have a lot of competition. You know, I'm going to have a lot of competition, I think, no matter what. Mining is easy when no one else is playing the game. Like, when the server is dead, mining is probably really easy. Alright, grab a candle and go do the thing. Lil put in your herbalism alchemy, you're making money selling the potions you make. I'm gonna check out potion prices on the auction house. I'm gonna check it out. I'm always very ambivalent with professions. I've never been like a big professions person, so I always go back and forth with my professions. She's immune to bleed because she is a ghost. She's level 12. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second. I'm glad we have a potion. I hope we don't need it. I'm gonna pop a small one just in case. Because, yeah, I don't like the look of a level 12 popping out at me like that. Dodge, 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 dodge? How many dodges you got? Okay, thank you. Jeez. That was a little scary. A little bit sketch. You got it, Dragon's Bane. There you go. And good evening to you. Yeah, I haven't fished it all yet either. What add-on was the quest box? The quest text? That's Immersion. That's the Immersion add-on. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be level 12, because, like, I don't think the quest is level 12. Maybe it is. Yeah, it is. It is a level 12 quest, Proving Allegiance. Alright, I want to go get Maggot Eye, and I want to fight the Murlocs. I know, who would ever say they want to fight Murlocs? What a terrible thing to say. Yeah, if you're in the chat, if you've joined us in chat, and you've hung out with us, yeah, you can join the guild. Absolutely. And if you're kind to other people, and you're nice, I might even let you stay in the guild. Although I do have a scorched earth policy towards, like, trolls, towards BS, towards drama, towards politics. So I don't want. I should probably have some, like, guild rules. But mainly my guild rules are my chat rules, which is like, don't talk about politics, be kind to each other, and just be decent people. And if you're not a decent person, pretend to be one if you're going to talk in guild chat. Because I will have a scorched earth policy towards anything I don't like. Anything I don't like. Same thing I do in chat, where, like, if I see something and it even makes me feel a certain way, like, that person's gone. And they ain't ever coming back. Alright, so this looks sketchy right here. Let's not fight these guys. Let's come over this way and we'll tag this one. If I rush in, I'm gonna regret this. It's our first group. It's our first combat group. We finally did it. Of course, I get into a group and immediately a green. He passed on it. Oh damn. Cause I'm probably just gonna sell this on the auction house. It's fine that he passed on it. Oh, we're gonna sell that for like 10 silver, guys. Yeah, we're gonna be rolling in it. We should probably stick with him a little bit. Oh, that's not him. Who are you? All these undead look the same. I can't tell them apart. The apostrophe is going the other way on the special character. The apostrophe is going from left to right, downward. I guess through the camera, maybe it's like that. I don't know. Yeah, the apostrophe is going the other way. Oh no. No, buddy, run! Don't die! If I get this guy killed, it's gonna be really, really sad. Yeah. He should not be trusting me so much to like tank for him. It would be a mistake for him to trust me too much. Because I am being slightly inattentive. And he is a mage, so he's actually really squishy. Yeah, guys, we're gonna run. we are gonna run. We are gonna pop a big potion in a second. Oh, I hope we don't get dude killed. Come on, dude. You can do it. This is the way. I'm good. I'll take your stuff, but don't die. People are like, oh, if you can group up, you can never get killed. I don't see what the point is. What? Oh no, he aggroed some other stuff. Okay, we got this. Thydekar, man, I don't want to get you killed, but it might happen if you keep questing with me here. It might happen. Yes, Emmanuel, that's it. Yep, you got it. Yep. Oh, he's over here fighting by himself. All right, yeah, let's go this way. This seems like a better way to go. The better way to go would be wherever our group mate is at, actually. I did this earlier, and I don't know why it's not saving my settings, but like I already did all this stuff. Display class colors, power bars. I've already done all this. There we go. I'd like to pick that group apart, but I don't. No, don't do it, dude. Don't go up there. Don't do it. If the group partner dies, we don't die? No, yeah, there's no rules about grouping. You can group just like normal World of Warcraft, so if this guy dies, like, I'm gonna feel really bad, but it doesn't affect me. It won't affect me at all, except I'll have to feel bad about it. No, I don't think we should go over there, dude. I think we need to go this way. I'm gonna go this way. I hope that he doesn't pull that group, because that either one of those groups are gonna be bad. I feel like he pulled something. Ah, gosh darn it. See, this is the problem with grouping up, is like, he expects me to be there, but I just expect him to not pull that group. It didn't happen that way. Alright, there we go. We downed the group. I thought they were a little bit too close to this one for comfort, so I didn't want to mess with it. So now we've got all of our items. He needs a couple more, and now, like, I'm honor bound to help him out. Even though technically we're done. We're gonna keep at it now and help him get his items. If he follows us and doesn't do anything too rash. Resvin, I'm playing on like a normal 27-inch monitor. It's not like super wide or anything really fancy. Monitors are like one thing that I never really like cared much about. Even when I built my new rig, I just have two LG monitors that are big monitors. They're the same monitor, so I have two of the same monitor. And yeah, I've never been like overly concerned about my monitor. I'm probably missing out, you know. But especially for content, like my monitor doesn't matter as much when it comes to like making content. So it's something that I just didn't splurge on. Alright, I want to come over here and clear this out, because I need to get the named guy. My monitors are only 1080. But what I do is I upscale the resolution in-game, and then when I publish it in 1440. For like recorded stuff. And I stream it in 1440 as well, because thankfully YouTube is advanced enough to let me stream it in 1440. But yeah, the monitor resolution, the native resolution is 1080. One day I'll get a super expensive monitor. Probably not though. Probably not. Maybe. That guy just like totally ran in there. He's like, the way is clear, I shall go now. He's in a group and stuff, he doesn't even bother to invite me. So rude. He's the group leader, he's like, oh, this guy just cleared the way, not helping him out. Oh, okay, thanks. Hopefully Mag and I will have the same 10-second respawn as every other named mob has today. Yeah, the ground clutter probably shreds a bit, because, and the only reason it's doing that is because YouTube doesn't like me to output at more than 10,000 kilobit bitrate. I usually output more. I'm going to change it now. I'm going to go to 20,000 kilobyte bitrate, and that should improve the quality a bit, but sometimes that angers the YouTube gods. And sometimes they send me a lag spike when I try to do that. There we go. 20,000 kbps. Coming right to your screens. Oh, I'm red. Curse of Thule. Spirit reduced by 2. That's gross. I'm gonna turn some of the ground clutter back on. Especially now that I've upped my bitrate. I want it at like a 4. I don't turn it up very high because I find it super obnoxious. Ground clutter. No, oh, there it is. It's at the bottom. Perfect. Let's do 4. Am I gonna finish mining the ore? Yeah, in a world where I remember that it takes more than one hit, I will. I think I'm gonna grab herbalism instead. I honestly think, I know it's gonna be a sad day for some people, but I might grab herbalism instead. Yeah, I might not be much of a miner. That might be all there is to it. I think we have to come over here. Let's get the Deaths in the Family and the Haunted Mills quest, and then we can do this stuff. This is level 11 and 10, level 10. I think I want to wait on that. How is my Hearthstone looking? It's looking like I just used it, so yeah. We're gonna be making the run. Patrick, good evening, man. Thanks for being here. We did ding 12 at some point. Thank you for calling it out, because I did not notice it when it happened. There we go. Now we're done with Improved Rend. We can go into Heroic Strike next. Yeah, Anubis, the bitrate matters quite a lot. Like, even if you're in 1440, if you cap the bitrate at 10,000 like they want me to do, it's just not as good. Usually 20,000 and up is good. When I publish videos, I publish them at 50,000 kilobit bitrate. So it's really hard for me to like keep it at 10,000, but like if what happens sometimes if I'm in peak hours of YouTube and I'm doing it at 20,000 or above, they'll hit me with like a lag spike for the stream, and like we'll get lag for no reason. And it'll be like, YouTube recommends that you set your stream to 9,000 kilobit bitrate upload. And then I whisper, no. Yeah. Except usually I whisper yes, and I just do what they say. How are the servers? The servers are great. The servers are fun. The servers are populated. I haven't had any queue times, but some people have said they've had small queue times. I don't think we've seen any queue times that have been, like, overly egregious. I haven't seen any at all. Okay, this we're keeping to sell it. This is the old one, we can sell that. You thought Rend wasn't a super important move? I like Rend. I like bleed damage. I like bleed damage because that way when the enemy runs off and they have a little bit of HP left, I can just let them die. Yep. Tough Jerky can go. Lots of differences between the add-on and official, yeah. Yeah, the only... Yeah, everything's different, basically. Death means you die. You know, death is death. That's the only, like, similar thing. The add-on had a lot of arbitrary rules. Because the add-on was doing solo self-found, and the Blizzard official servers are not solo self-found. You can group up, you can trade, you can mail, you can use the auction house, and all that good stuff. That makes it an MMO. Yeah, the only thing that, like, well, if you're a mechanical enemy or a spirit, then you can't bleed. But otherwise, it's good. I did update them earlier today. In the morning time. I haven't checked since then. Everything's been basically good. Alright, let's go try to do the Haunted Mills. We've got Notched Ribs, Blackened Skulls, Delvin's Remains. And then we need some other stuff. Gregor and some other people. Just shrink that down, that'll help. A skeleton shouldn't bleed either. I think that because they are undead, that I think they still bleed, even if it looks like a skeleton. Technically, you're right. If you are a skeleton and that's all that you are, you shouldn't bleed. I don't know if they do or not. I feel like they still bleed. Maybe they don't. We're gonna find out. we're gonna be fighting some skellies, right? They don't bleed. I wonder what the difference is. Like, if I attack this guy, he's undead, he's gonna bleed. They do bleed, but it's weird. Yeah. It is weird, I guess. Only officers. If you throw your character name into the chat, either myself or one of the officers will grab you. Is there an herbalism trainer in Brill? Out of curiosity. There is. Okay. Yeah, I might drop mining for herbalism. I can take care of this though. Watch this. Yep, I can take care of it completely. Let's just take care of it now. There we go. Dun, dun. And then moving on with the stream. Got him. Don't go after one of my officers for no reason. Don't come into my chat just being negative for no fucking reason at all. Yeah, he's off base though because I think he's like misinterpreting what we're talking about. We're just talking about how like it's weird for the skeletons to bleed and stuff. Either way, like even if somebody is wrong and you're right about something, there's no reason to immediately be a dick about it. Oh look, he is immune. Yeah. See, I thought they could bleed too, but no, this guy is undead and he doesn't bleed. So. It's okay to have for someone to be wrong and for you to be right, but it's not okay to be a sarcastic twat about it. That's all. You know what I mean? I just don't like it. So I said earlier that if I see anything I don't like, I just reach for the ban hammer, and like sometimes I don't even fully read. I just get a feeling or a vibe from something somebody says, and then I just act on that feeling. It's what's fun for me is just booting somebody who's being that way. Yeah, that's the fun part. I'm sure some people that I boot are just people who are like misunderstood, but what I would say is then like think a little bit more about how you're saying what you say. Think a little bit more about it. Yeah, the guild is up. Yep, anybody can get an invite if they toss their name into chat. It was basically just some sarcasm, Johnny. Like, dude was being like rude in a sarcastic way. And I kind of, it just reminded me of like a kid, you know, just like a sarcastic teenager. And I was like, nah. Yeah, see, I thought these guys would bleed, but they don't. 20 years and I can't remember what bleeds and what doesn't. I'm gonna keep hitting the bleed button anyway. There you go, red fire. Skeletons don't bleed, and now we know. And no one has to be sarcastic about it for that to be true. It can just be true, and it's okay that we had a conversation about it. Will I do? I think I'll probably go into Silverpine a little bit first because I feel like the stuff in Silverpine starts at like level 10 or 11, whereas most of the stuff in Crossroads is like level 12 or 13. I feel like Silverpine is a little bit of an earlier start. So we need a named guy, and one of the named guys is like around here somewhere typically. I'm not sure exactly where, but usually in this area. Dustin, have a good rest of your night, man. We'll see you next time. What a crit. I like it. There he is. Yep, this is the guy we need. One of the guys we need. It's weird that the quest is level 8, but a lot of the guys are only level 6. We're not really getting any kill XP here. It's kind of unfortunate. Here we go. Here's a level 7. Alright, here's another name guy. So far we're getting pretty lucky. I'm gonna try to get right in on this guy. We might pull an extra, but that's okay. Alright, he's level 10. Thankfully he does bleed. I appreciate... Oh, look at that. We didn't pull either of those guys. Oh, we pulled the Darkcaster. Okay. Fair enough. At first I thought we didn't pull either of them. I was amazed. Oh, there we go. The mute button helps. Alright, so we got 2 of them. We need Nisa and Gregor. Gregor should be north of us somewhere, right? Yeah, I think Gregor is somewhere to the north of us. And then Nisa is over to the east. I won't kill him again in case anybody comes by who needs him. Mike, don't die because of the mouse. No. Is it wireless? Yeah, I've never used wireless keyboard and mouse for gaming. I've had friends that have and that swear by them, but I've never used wireless stuff. It's not wireless and it still died? That's terrible. Scumbag mouse. This might be a 2-pull. Yeah, okay. It's fine. It's 5 years old, yeah. Man, my G600 is about 5 years old. I'm kind of hoping that it just lasts forever, but I do need to order another one. As soon as I have just extra cash laying around, which never happens, I'm gonna just order another. I think they're still like 35 bucks on Amazon. I need to put one in cold storage, so that when this does die, I just quickly swap it out for the same mouse. She's going all the way upstairs. All the way upstairs. I think it's 50 tactical. I'm pretty sure it's 50. Ooh, a chest. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're done here. Yes, this is on Skull Rock. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one I have is the one with the 12 side buttons, and I can easily hit 6 of them. I can effortlessly hit 6 of them, and that's why I bound them to my function keys, and that's why you'll see like F1 through F6. Because I can easily hit 6 of them, and after that, I haven't really used any of the other ones. But it's nice to have them just in case. It's so good for any MMO. If you're playing an MMO, especially WoW, and if you don't have at least 3 or 4 side buttons that you can easily hit, you're doing yourself a disservice. Like, I started to enjoy WoW and MMOs so much more from a gameplay perspective after I had this mouse. And it's at a point now where, like, I can't imagine not playing with this mouse. It would be crazy. Yeah, because I remember it being miserable. Like, I can only reach to, like, I could reach to 5, but barely. So, like, without the mouse, I can hit tilde and 1 through 4 pretty easily. I can tap the R button pretty easily. But I can't comfortably reach 5. My fingers just don't really want to make the stretch. And so for years and years, I was, like, super uncomfortable. And I felt like I was never really good at rotations because I just couldn't hit the buttons easily enough. And then I found this mouse, and I never looked back. It changed everything, as Bellular would say. All those buttons and still a noob. Yeah, you know. This is not the place for, like, advanced hyper gameplay. It's never gonna be efficient, but it gets the job done, you know. I know you're kidding, Tactical. You've been around long enough that you're one of the people who can say stuff like that, and I know you're kidding. If you were a random person I had never seen before, it might have got you the banhammer, but I know better. And you're not completely wrong. I still do noobish things all the time. The banners are wrong, Clint. I almost changed it today before the afternoon stream, but I had other stuff going on. I had other stuff going on in the form of a pizza. Yeah, the other stuff was a pizza. So the pizza eating took up the time that I was going to use to switch the banners. I'll switch them out for tomorrow. Yes, exactly. I'll switch the banners out for tomorrow. I know people want to see the Horde one up front when we're playing Horde. We are gilded up. Mm-hmm. Yep. I remember the WoW mouse, because before I had this mouse, I had the World of Warcraft mouse. And it was okay. It had a couple of buttons on the side, and that helped me. But it was only okay. And I feel like it was just like a middle-of-the-road mouse. It wasn't really expensive, and it wasn't really great. And then I got the Logitech G600, and it was not expensive either, but it was amazing. And the WoW mouse eventually broke through, like, normal use. I felt like one day it just wasn't really working anymore. And this mouse I've had it for at least 5 years. And I've had zero problems with it. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna... yeah, I have to do this. I'm gonna grab herbalism. Assuming I can find the guy. Here we go. Nope. Okay, it says there's a guy. Am I just like... Okay, I'm just not seeing him. Here we go, right here outside. Alright, it's done. It's done. Yeah, I keep walking past all the herbs, and I keep being filled with regret, and I just don't want to feel that way anymore. Yeah. We could probably hit up the warrior trainer. I'm not going to grab his quest, but... we got overpower rank 1, we got battle shout rank 2, we got shield dash. Okay, so that's a pretty productive level. Let's get this out to the bar. I don't really like it there, but we'll leave it there for now. Probably end up moving that around a little bit. And shield bash, well, you know, we don't have a shield equipped, so not going to be super useful to us. Alright, I want to send some stuff off to the bank alt, and then I want to put some auctions up. Ooh, what do I have here? You've got mail! You've got mail. Let's see. Not an upgrade, and an upgrade. There we go. We got a little bit of an upgrade. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you very much. And let's send some mail. We're gonna put this sword up and we're gonna sell this sword. Anything else? I think that's good. I think we're good with that. We are so broke that I have to sell some stuff. I need to sell some stuff. Because we are too broke for me not to put some stuff up on the auction house. Oh my god, I have to disable that right now. That's gonna bother the crap out of me. There we go. Okay, where in the world am I? Here we go. It would be really good if I actually got the stuff out of the mailbox that I've sent myself. Yeah. You actually have to go to the mailbox and grab it, it turns out. This is the hyper advanced gameplay I was talking about before. Yeah, Patrick, I'm gonna be doing skinning and herbalism from now on. And I'm gonna mainly sell stuff unless some people need some leather. If you're like a leather worker and you just need some leather. I know Alex is gonna be upset because I was doing mining with the thought that I would send Alex some ore, but like I'm never gonna have any ore to send him because I'm never gonna farm any up. And in the meantime, did I not grab it? I didn't do it. Guys, it's getting late. It's getting late for me. I didn't have any sleep last night. Some of you guys heard the story about how I had a big flood here. Our street flooded, my basement flooded. And we were up until 3 a.m. using a shop vac to suck water out of the basement. And then my mom had a surgery this morning, and we all were up at 5 in the morning. Did I not? What did I do? Oh, it takes time. It takes time in Classic Era, doesn't it? How much time does it take? Oh god. How much time does it take in Classic Era for me to get mail? I can't even get it right away, right? Oh jeez. It takes an hour. So even the stuff I sent earlier, it hasn't been an hour yet. It's probably pretty close to an hour. All right, I'll have to do that stuff tomorrow. Maybe I'll sign in later and I'll do it. I want to have a little bit of silver for tomorrow, so I'm gonna get on a little bit later before I go to bed tonight, and I'm going to pop the stuff on the auction house. So yeah, battle chain pants. Yes, I do want them, Johnny. I want anything that I can equip. And if you send it to me and I don't need it, I'm gonna put it on the auction house. So, yeah. Guys, with that, I think I'm gonna stop here for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's been a real blast. It's been a weird day for me, and I appreciate you guys hanging out and bearing with me through some of our hyper-advanced gameplay. Thank you all so much. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably be on, like, earlier. You know, like, probably around the same time we were on today. We'll be on maybe around 11 or noon. So, yeah. Thank you guys again. As always, take care of yourselves out in the real world and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.